The palace says fake news against the first family began spreading when President Bongbong Marcos and Vice President Sara Duterte had a rift. In a briefing on Tuesday, March 25, Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary Claire Castro was asked if they have been receiving reports that President Marcos and his family are now the subject of false information. Castro says false information surfaced against the Marcos family since the fallout of Uniteam. President Marcos and Vice President Duterte were running mates in the 2022 elections under the Uniteam.
Ever since, tinatarget na sila ng fake news. Hindi to bago. Simula nang hindi naging maayos ang pagtingin ni VP Sara sa pamilya Marcos, nag-start na po ang fake news.
Citing a study by a journalist, Castro says there is a country with a network that propagates negative news and misinformation against the president and favoring the vice president. However, Castro points out that she is not specifically accusing Duterte of propagating misinformation against the first family. Moreover, Castro also says that President Marcos himself feels slightly affected by the current state of social media in the country as circulation of deceptive information remains rampant.
In a way, he is slightly affected. So that's why they asked the PCO to do its job to counter fake news, not only for himself, but for the country.